Hello, and welcome to another episode of What Are You Believing That's Not Even True? I joked with a friend some months back about creating a channel on that, welcome to another episode of What Are You Believing That's Not True, and shattering through illusion and making breakthroughs and coming back to higher truth. Bit funny, but we will be diving into some of those aspects in this video. A lot of messages have come in, there's a lot of things to go through, and I'm going to go into how Saturn is moving into Aries on the 24th of May, and how this is the first time since 1996, 19 to 1999, those 3 years, because it's a 3 year transit. So this will affect us over the next 3 years. I did share a previous video on Neptune being in Aries and moving into Aries, and how it's important to protect your heart more and your highest values and your mission and vision in your heart, and how this ties in now into Saturn moving into Aries. So going through all of that, how Saturn can is work ethic and discipline and practicality and taking steps and challenges, and it kind of can be associated with the hustle and the grind and the productivity and the action. And Aries is very much the I am and the fire and the burning of the sovereignty, that energy. Yet there may be a clash there with the impulsive wanting to honor your truth, or it may even be falling into egoic desire and having to slow down and dedicate yourself to the structure and stability and the foundations for creating a more long-term impact. And this card was mirroring that. In I was getting trust your path. To trust your path, to first of all say that to you, trust that you are already on the right path if you have clicked on this video. But it's about zooming out and seeing the bigger picture, the bird's eye view, and looking at the long game. I'd like to read out the message from this. I'm going to go into so much, so settle in, get yourself a tea, coffee, whatever you may need. The message from this may resonate with you, and it's feeling very much the energy of this initiation that I mentioned yesterday, and focusing on your long-term vision and mission. I did call out a quote by Joseph Campbell in how you're dedicating yourself to something that is beyond you. And once you do that and you're in alignment with mission and what you're seeking to create, that is creating art in the world, it's adding beauty, it is contributing something. And when you focus on that itself, the burning passion of the I am Aries energy within you, in leadership, in that spiritual leadership of driving that mission and vision forward with practical groundedness in this reality, then you will be on fire, on point. So there are times in life to step forward and take risks, but there are other times to be patient, step carefully and slowly, and know that the benefits that you gain in the future will be far more worthwhile. That this persistence and diligence, that's steady and grounded within you in your own embodiment, being anchored in that energy, which I'll be coming back to. It's saying use this opportunity to plan for action steps in the future. That a plan of action will be required towards the end of this month, definitely moving into June. So this is a great time to reflect, to journal. You can get my journal on Amazon if you'd like to, and to consider that fire within you and what you truly want to expand on and create, and not impulsively, but with the step-by-step action, while also surrendering outcomes and allowing the unfolding. But simply allowing you the reflective practice of sitting with your dream and your goal and envisioning and imagining how that would look and how it would feel and what inspiration is coming to you, rather than being in impulsivity in the now, to consider a grounded, practical approach that benefits you, that is something that you can and will be committing to day in, day out, in a way that gets the best out of your energy, that you're taking care of yourself in your mind, body, and soul, that you're not leaking energy, and you're able to actually fully pour into that from an energy of abundance and wholeness, rather than leaking energy and running the risk of burnout, which this period has the potential to do if you're constantly in the productive energy that may not serve you. So this is a period of less is more with the ramped up voltage that I mentioned in the previous video, taking more purposeful, grounded, practical steps in the energy of embodied purpose and mission will serve you far better while allowing you to retain energy within, in power, in purpose, in passion, without burning yourself out, as I said. By doing so, you harvest remarkable results in the years ahead. Dedication, devotion will reap rewards for you. In the here and now, you can feel that you can be in the embodiment of that abundance and wholeness in your step-by-step, day in, day out action. In the knowing of it's done, it's mine, creation is finished. To be mindful of media consumption, as I've mentioned, not falling into chaos and anchoring into peace and stillness. Be still and know that I am God. In your stillness within, in your quiet center, you're a powerhouse in driving forward, and gratitude unlocks even more magic in the now. This is not a time for instant gratification. Your diligence pays off in the future tenfold. This is the time for deliberate organization. Clean house, clutter out your life. Be thoughtful about how you spend your time, and be discerning when choosing with whom you spend it with. Okay, with whom you spend it. Clear out relationships that do not support you. This energy was coming to me quite strongly recently in having to de-weed my garden a bit more and being mindful of how others may do that with me, even in how we all have our own inner circles. We all have our own ways of wanting to create our heaven and to nurture and protect our peace. That energy is there. Protection, to protect your energy, your tree of life, life force vitality within you. The tree of life is within you in chakras, with the solar plexus sovereign chakra at the center of it all. And that is the sovereign self, the Aries energy. Observe what you feel may be pulling on your energy, may be a distraction, may not be beneficial to you in some way, may not be reciprocating what you were pouring into or giving into. It's not aligned with the same intent or heart-centered action or mission or vision. Allow yourself to pull back or pull away from without any intention of harm or anything, simply to protect your peace, keeping your energy clear, keeping your channel clear, so that you can pour more deliberately into what you do want to expand and build on, in being in partnership and relationship with those who see you or who have a similar vision or mission in their hearts that they are actively taking steps in moving towards and building, that you're getting together with people who have purpose and mission and hearts, or are so connected to gratitude, are connected to natural inner bliss and joy, because those energies will only mirror that for you, will want that for you, will amplify your success, will celebrate your joy and success and want that for you while being sovereign in their own energies and not seeking to detract or take or those kind of energies. So if you're observing anything like that, it is a very good opportunity to de-weed your garden and to come back into center, to feel grounded within you, spend more time in nature. Protecting your peace is a very valuable thing to do, since your peace as a vibration has tremendous value and is affecting the planet at large. So I'm hearing, do not apologize for wanting to protect your peace by pulling energy back from what is affecting it or influencing it in any way. Knowing that when you come back into embodied energy, back into embodied peace within you, cultivating and nurturing and nourishing your inner peace within you. So you radiate that again and you create a force field of protection around you. Now, what really does create a very powerful, strong force field of protection is the energy of gratitude, being thankful. So even being thankful for these situations where you may feel called to protect your energy, if you do, take it as it resonates, to be in gratitude for how you are being called to higher levels of self-love. That if an energy comes along that you do not prefer and you remove it or do not respond or turn away or come back to center within and protect your own peace, to even give gratitude for that realization, that awareness, and that embodiment of power within you, as the call for you to practice greater self-awareness, greater self-respect, greater self-care, greater self-love, taking you back into thank you for teaching me to return back to my own power. Then there's no animosity, then there's no bitterness or resentment, then there's no undercurrent of anything that's lower vibrational. To respect and love yourself enough to come back into gratitude for all lessons and challenges, and to come back to simplicity of how everything is the invitation for you to be thankful. And the more you are thankful and in gratitude, the more you are absolutely magically magnetic to more experiences and connections and possibilities and unfoldings that are bringing and activating even more gratitude within you. Simplicity is true bliss. When you are in gratitude and simplicity for the simplest of experiences and things and blessings, and noticing and paying attention to them, focusing on what you already have, what is already here in your reality, for the gratitude for connections that you have that are reciprocal and loving and uplift and inspire and celebrate your joy, to be grateful for what is here. Even if you feel particularly that you don't have that experience right here, right now, be grateful for how you are choosing to honor yourself and pour into yourself, and be grateful for yourself. And how that is a beautiful sensation and feeling. And I'm also getting the energy here of needing to be flexible, being very flexible in your approach as you are more diligent in your action. So you may have a general plan while also not attaching to anything necessarily. Gratitude being your superpower, that you take certain action steps, you envision a plan of action, but you also allow yourself to flow with life. This keeps you in a more abundant and whole state within your energy and allows you to be protected at all times of knowing that all is unfolding divinely perfectly for you. It's all in your favor. It's all the opportunity for you to be in gratitude for each challenge or setback or pivot or turn and blessing, and everything that comes along is an opportunity for you to see the wisdom, the lesson, the blessing, and to activate even more gratitude within you. Again, is hearing once more. It's very kind of old-fashioned kind of language. So that's Saturn in Aries, a 3-year transit. It's about burning in passion with purpose and planning, being meticulous with the detail and how you ground your vision and mission into your reality, in the tangible. So you won't be taking action for action's sake. You will be taking action towards the realization of a vision and a mission. I was also hearing before coming on that, such as with famous celebrities that we know who did a lot of good deeds in the world, such as Robin Williams with helping the homeless and his work with animals. I'm seeing him with Coco again, and Princess Diana with who else is coming in? Sinead O'Connor with her work for attempting to raise awareness of the energy of Christ consciousness. And she was a master number 33. I get her energy coming to me a lot, and the song of Make Me a Channel of Your Peace, that this is similar to embodying the energy of gratitude. You protect yourself by maintaining and cultivating your inner peace within you. Make me a channel of your peace is to channel peace within you, within your energy channel in your body, that you are in and embodying the energy of peace. Because during this transit, it's going to be less about actual productivity and action and more about embodied energy in the action that you are taking. So are your actions taken from an energy of peace? Are you in peace with the flexible shifts and changes that may unfold? Are you in peace with certain energies being there in your reality that you don't prefer, and perhaps removing energy from them, or whether it's blocking a certain energy from having access to you, that you come back in and anchor into 0 points, neutralizing anything, not having any undercurrent of any negative lower vibrational experience, but truly embodying peace within you, in being thankful for it. Well, this is my garden. I'm cultivating my garden. I'm de-weeding it. I'm keeping it in optimal condition because I love and care for and respect myself. So you are the foundation in your energy in anchoring in inner peace and gratitude, and how you get to dictate the content creation in your reality, the contents of who you're interacting with, what is in your reality. And there's something that you're deciding that is not aligning with you, is not for you. You move away from it, or you remove access. And that is all in honoring, protecting your peace. And it's one thing to be doing those things and being observant of where you may be triggered. And if you are being triggered emotionally, to alchemize and heal that and come back into wiping the slate clean, that every new day is a new opportunity to be a new version of you. That you can come back to 0 point, like where the slate is cleaned and cleared, and you're starting over again, and you can turn the page and start again and give yourself the opportunity to evolve, to come at dynamics and situations with new actions from a new wisdom, a new awareness, a higher self-concept, and a deeper, more deeply embodied energy within you that feels sovereign and peaceful and in gratitude and thankfulness, in harmony and ease within you, in your energy, in your body. Because then through that resonance and that frequency that you are emitting and broadcasting, you are literally making things easier for yourself. And I want that for you. That's what we're here for. So saying trust your path, the path that you are on, you've already been initiated onto, and your path now, and especially over this next 3 years, is really going to be one of embodiment, embodying your vision and mission, withholding, getting that cool runnings bobsled time mantra chant again, or the hold the vision, hold the line. Probably should watch that movie again just for fun. But hold and anchor in peace and gratitude, not to allow yourself to be swayed or influenced by external conditions and forces or energies and circumstances, and remain grounded in peace and harmony and gratitude in forward action and momentum, knowing that you're constantly planting seeds of growth and expansion and beauty through the energy of that peace and harmony and gratitude and love being behind them. So be mindful then of what energy is behind all of the actions that you are taking and what you are broadcasting to the universe. And if you are broadcasting that something doesn't have a place in your reality because you're de-weeding your garden, you're creating more of your heaven, to make peace with that, to be thankful for it because you're choosing to create better for yourself out of your own self-care and self-love, which you are absolutely worthy and deserving of being and doing and having, receiving, celebrating, sharing, amplifying, and so on. I'm going to pick an angel card. Let me know if this video is resonating for you. There's a lot of content out there about watch your fire, and I would say watch what you're consuming. And remember that when you are in gratitude for the simplest of things, you literally create a force field of protection around your energy. So gratitude is, and peace within your body, are a buffer, like a firewall. It is your like firewall antivirus protection. Flexibility comes out again. You've got, okay, I'm just going to go with it. Flexibility. Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, or it is resisting the flow, which creates problems. Ask your angel to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will be open to you, and you will move easily through change. There is a solution to every problem, so look at all things with the eyes of love and expectation that then life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive, and you can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through change. The affirmation says, I'm free and flexible. Then we have generosity of giving. Generosity is a quality of spirit. It is rejoicing in the good fortune of others, even when you have nothing to celebrate yourself. And this is the true energy of people who are genuinely happy, authentically within themselves, joyful, even when they're going through challenges, that they can see someone else be happy and celebrate that and be happy for that person. That is true abundance. That is true. I see you and I'm happy for your happiness. And through being that energy genuinely with sincerity, you're activating more of that within you because you're broadcasting, I'm happy for your happiness. You're literally drawing more to be happy about into your own reality when it's from purity of intention. And you will know that through it just naturally emerging. It's just naturally who you are. You can't fake the frequency. Energy doesn't lie. So in the moment when you're like, I'm happy for you, and it's just coming, you're not even thinking about it, it emerges from you as the essence of who you are. You're magnetic to attracting more of that beauty and abundance and richness and happiness and joy and love to you through the radiance of being. And this is why energy protection and being in peace and harmony and gratitude as a consciously chosen activated state within you keeps you more harmonious, where you're naturally in the truth of who you are because it is your natural state to be that way. And it feels more loving and harmonious. And then you receive and you experience and you create and you share and you give, and it's more loving and you can just pass it on. And if you're concerned about finances or money, to be in activation of joy if you do receive, if you do notice something, if you find a penny or a coin on the ground, if you receive gifts somehow, you even receive fruits, to see it as signs of abundance, to appreciate simplicity. If you receive something and then you're paying for something, to even just be grateful for the circulation, because the more you're in the energy of circulating, it's like pass the parcel. I receive, I give. I give, I receive. And you're just passing and circulating with the energy of love and harmony and peace. But essentially, you can put that energy behind all your financial interactions of being in harmony and joy. And I'm like, I'm so happy to pass the parcel. And knowing that the more you're in the energy of circulation, the more abundance you're generating, and the more you're viewing money through the lens of love, and you're being that an embodiment in your energy. It's a great manifestation hack, and just remaining in your peace and calm and ease and making it more effortless ease. Like, I'm so grateful to pay for this. Thank you. And I know when I send this out, more comes, because that's the true nature of abundance. As you live and breathe in, breathe out, and there's always air there. I was just got a little passionate about sharing that past the parcel, but okay. Drawing this card invites you to be generous-hearted and indicates that you're ready to aspire to this noble quality. Angel wisdom suggests that you give of yourself freely, openly, and lovingly. The rewards for generosity are great. For all that you give from an open heart is returned to you multiplied. With generous intent from a state of abundance, I'm so happy to do this. And no expectation, no criteria, no condition attached to that. Then we have Archangel Chamuel, which is the energy of the higher heart, the thymus gland, that pink as rose quartz feeling I'm getting as well. If you have rose quartz, you may meditate with that crystal or feel a resonance with it. And this is the energy of the high heart, which is through unconditional love. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger, and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. Now, you can be in the energy of protecting your energy for your inner peace, while, as I had said, being in the energy of gratitude for the unfolding and allowing that to return you back into love. Like, I'm grateful and thankful for this experience, or this dynamic to have unfolded as it did, which I may have at one point not have preferred or appreciated, because it brought me back into greater love of myself. That is something to appreciate. And then you can be broadcasting love again, which is more harmonious for everyone. This creates a bridge of light, which the angels can move along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. The affirmation says, my heart is filled with the flame of love. We have wisdom. Knowledge is learned, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. In your heart, walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. Affirmation says, I listen to my wisdom. Clarity coming through. A busy, cluttered mind is a sick one, and a still, clear mind is a divine one. Allow the wisdom in your heart to radiate out and dissolve the chatter of your mind. Sit quietly so you can find the stillness within. Be still and know that I am God. God is within you. Then you can shine a pure, clear light onto every area of your life. In the clarity of this light, the angels will reveal a new way of being. You see things differently and are able to make decisions from strength and clarity. That really supports you in this transit of Saturn being in Aries, that you are coming from the sovereign higher self state and not your ego monkey mind. That will benefit you hugely. The affirmation says, my mind is quiet, still, and clear. And then finally, we have the commitment. That's echoing the message that I was giving beforehand. When you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed with certainty. Make your unknown the unknown, because your soul always knows the way. Any uncertainty flip into certainty that your soul knows exactly what it's doing. So there is no unknown and there is no uncertainty. Following the wisdom in your heart, following pure confirmation. Thank you so much to the energies, the angels and guides for coming through to share this message with us of really confirming that Saturn and Aries transit of the initiation into serving something beyond you with dedicated discipline day in, day out, in alignment with your soul, with what's in your heart, drowning out the noise, protecting your energy and your peace and your calm, being in thankfulness and gratitude as your buffer, your protection, your firewall, knowing that you're unstoppable. You literally cannot be stopped. You're supported, you're celebrated. I did get called to, I had this nudge to bring out my tarot deck, which I have. It's a mystic tarot, the mythic tarot deck. I've had this since I was about 12, the first tarot deck I got. And I usually read oracle cards and angel cards because I prefer the expansiveness of the energy. And I know the tarot looks at light and darkness. And I prefer not to dapple with the dark. I mean, it's not too, excuse me, I think I'm going to sneeze. Okay. But not to enter in or to invite that energy. That's not to say, that I bypass, do my meditation. I do shadow integration work. I allow emotions to rise. I see the treasure and the gem and things and alchemizing, but I don't actively go seeking, darkness or whatever. If take that as it resonates for you. And it's why I tend to not draw on the tarot, but it does give a more balanced picture of the dualistic nature of things, but we want to be transcending more into higher truth of non-duality and peace, harmony, beauty, abundance, love, and joy. as higher truth. And that's just why I prefer the angel cards and oracle cards. Does that resonate with you? There may be some of you who do read tarot, they may have your comments to make on that, but we're all following our own resonance. So you take it as it resonates for you. It may not resonate with you. That's absolutely fine. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Pentagon. Okay. As I said, it's been a very long time since I was reading these cards. So if you do feel out of practice, and I'm going to go to the description in the book on this. So thank you. The aces are good though. I know that much. This may be a sign to me to come back into a study or cultivating knowledge on these aspects. We'll see how that unfolds. Okay. Pentacles are the element of earth. The ace involves a new beginning in a practical sphere. That's a Saturn energy, and promises that success or fulfillment are within our grasp if we're prepared to make that step-by-step effort and not look for instant rewards. So that's mirroring the energy of not looking for instant gratification, but being devoted and dedicated and disciplined with the step-by-step practicality. Like all aces, it speaks of change, but on a material or practical level. You may need to change your job or home or learn a new skill. Learn tarot, okay. Which can be a bit daunting. Give up something you don't enjoy in your life to give yourself time for pleasure. Avoid extra burdens in your busy world. That is mirroring the energy of decluttering and calling your energy back. Energy protection. Decluttering things or experiences, what you're devoting your time to. Be mindful of what you are devoting your time to and who, the relationships also, and that you are a purer channel for devotion to your vision and mission and purpose with passion. And I guess I will consider looking into more tarot. Let you know, I'll keep you posted. But this is really echoing that energy. It's amazing. What I did want to do in this video was come into simplicity and gratitude and how that's so activating and how it can really give you divine inspiration, how you can feel force field of protection around you. How if you're concerned about something at this point in time, you're worried about something, you're doubting something, whatever that may be is lower vibrational, gratitude will literally shift that energy for you, like right here, right now. When you get into simplicity of, I'm so grateful for my breath, I'm so grateful to be here. The fact that I am here means there's a purpose to my being here, and I'm grateful to explore and to discover that and to share and contribute and to be ignited and to learn new things and to be in a process of creation and connection and impact and whatever it may be for you. That when you wake up in the morning, you can be grateful for even having woke up again and grateful to take in the possibility of a magical new day full of wondrous possibilities. I wonder what could happen for me today. I wonder whose life I may transform for good today. How many prayers and blessings can I answer through my presence and being here and now today? That's beautiful. If you move and stretch, I'm grateful to stretch my body. If you get out of your bed and you stand up, I'm grateful for being able to stand up and get out of my bed. I have done spiritual palliative care with people who've been bedridden in terminal illnesses, and their last wish is just simply wanting to be able to care for themselves, to walk to the bathroom and have a shower themselves, that independence, to go to the beach one more time. All of these things. And we don't bring our awareness to them. And it may sound kind of a bit macabre. There may be some who've left this video there. But even just standing up on your feet and standing up and saying, I'm so grateful that I can do this. I'm grateful that I have a mobile body. I'm grateful that I can move about independently. There's so many things that we take for granted. And even just looking for, you could make a list of 100 things in your day to be grateful for. You start with 5 or 10 things, and the next day, the next day, and the next day, and you just find that there isn't enough space in your notebook because there's so many things. And what it does for you, it takes your focus into beauty and wonder and awe and magic and the mystical and abundance of positivity and optimism and hope and joy and love. And you're broadcasting and you're expanding on that. And magic is coming right to you through your being in that frequency. Shift changes. You literally will be crying tears of gratitude because what you had previously been worried about has been resolved. I have experienced it so many times. So grateful for the power of gratitude. I'm grateful that I can drink some fresh water. I'm grateful that I can go to the bathroom. Wow, we have bathrooms. I'm grateful for having slept well. I'm grateful for having a bed to sleep in, a sofa, a sleeping bag, a floor, whatever it is. I've been there, you know? Oh, so grateful. I'm grateful that I get to walk outside and move my body. I'm grateful for music that I can turn on and listen to and move my body to and dance and be in a happy vibe. I'm grateful for the smell of my fresh cup of coffee. Thank you so much. This is amazing. I love this. Ah, I'm grateful for nourishing my body with fresh fruit and vegetables and what fills me up with health and nourishment and nutrition and good energy. I'm grateful for caring for my body. I'm grateful for saying no to what depletes me and saying yes to what brings me joy. I'm grateful for my free will to do that. I'm grateful that I get to be me. I'm grateful that the more I meet, the more I'm meeting people who are in resonance with me and how that is expanding my heart and bringing me greater joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm grateful that I get to show up and create in the way that feels authentic and true to me. I'm grateful to you guys for being here and listening and following along with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm grateful for what you may be considering you're grateful for right here, right now in practice with me. And the invitation is there for you to connect to that and to comment below what you're grateful for so I can witness and amplify and celebrate and support you with that. And be grateful for what you're grateful for too. And ramp up the power of that manifestation of your desire in your heaven and earth for you. I'm grateful that I get to do this. I'm grateful that I can sit here with these devices that we have. I'm grateful for technology and how it supports us and allows us to connect with one another from wherever we are. That is amazing and magical. I'm grateful for the subscribers I have yet seen join in on this vibe. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for the process and the progress day in, day out. I'm grateful for showing up every day with new optimism and abundance of giving and generosity and love and harmony and joy. I'm grateful for talking on the energy of energy protection and anchoring in your inner peace because that matters to me and I know it feels blissful and ease and I love sharing and transmitting that with others that I may hold space for, that may step into programs or courses with me, that may listen to me, that may transmit that energy to me also. And in the mirror effect, feel like you're vibing, you bounce. Let me pull one more. Okay. So do drop a comment, let me know what you're grateful for right here, right now, today. Grateful for simplicity. Simplicity is bliss. Be grateful for what you do have. Connections and relationships that you have in your life that are harmonious and loving. The people that do see you and get you. And simplicity truly is a joy. But even if you're feeling, I don't know, there's 50 people that you're not in resonance with, but there's 3 that really do get you and that you appreciate, focus on the 3. It's everything. Absolutely everything. And let that expand. Be grateful for all that is here, right now. We have Lord, take charge with authority. This is the Aries energy. And this is taking action from the knowing of who you are. I know who I am, and it's from fullness and wholeness in your energy, in embodied power. How are you feeling that? I'll check the description, see if there's anything else. Ooh. It's on page 55, transformation. So you may be embodying more power moving forward. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There's no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. That is through loving you. That's with boundaries and the energy protection that I was picking up on. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that are not working for your growth, and it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you do not want to be in. You're being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. Ooh, that is the Aries energy coming in quite strongly, but as the energy is suggesting here, where's that card gone again? In that bold energy, while also having the higher perspective vision. And this is going to be balanced a lot in the next 3 years moving forward in this transit with commitment. Commit to what's in here. You're already on the right path. You can absolutely trust your path and the ways to sustain yourself in that and to sustain yourself in your energy, in your capacity is 0 point anchoring in peace, harmony, love, joy, bliss, and gratitude attitude in every moment of every day. Thank you so much for listening, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Do let me know if this resonated for you, and see you in the next one. Lots of love.